we'll have a look at some alternative systems of banking and keeping tabs on what we owe others in the form of time, usually, or energy. I've seriously thought about creating some banknotes with the, instead of having dollar on them, having an erg, or as one of my friends suggested, perhaps a jewel might be better. It certainly sounds nicer, doesn't it? We can have 10 jewels. Or, but others have suggested using time as an indicator, because when you go to buy a length of cloth, you'll end up with a yard or a metre of it, and you know quite precisely how much that is. Whereas with dollar, its value varies from day to day, or even gold. So we need some way of defining money much more precisely, and an hour or a unit of energy seems to be one way we can do that. And of course we have to get rid of interest, because interest, again, Calvinistic, prior to Calvin, you could not loan money with interest. It was punishable by death, and you were not allowed to be buried in church land. It was just seen as a total no-no. So what happens is, with interest, the banks loan you money and you have to pay them back the capital plus interest. And where does the interest come from? Well, eventually it means that the money supply has got to grow to enable the interest to be paid back. It's just an ever-increasing diabolical system, and it needs to be changed. So I'm setting up various websites called Connecting Me, Connecting Light Workers, and Making a Beautiful World. The Connecting Me website in particular is going to enable people to put in their skills, and you'll be able to ask for what it is. Start again. The Connecting Me website in particular will be used so that we can trade with each other. There's a section there for you to put in what your skills are and what your interests are, and you know, where you live, or an email address. And if you want a particular service, then it is easy to type in the service you want, and we'll try and get the closest person, local areas in the local area, and we'll try and get the person closest to you to be able to help you. In a way, this of course is very similar to what Google and similar things are doing, but there's always the advertising and the money behind this, and what we need is a system whereby we can exchange time with each other and not have banks involved, and equally not feel that we're getting ripped off. But this brings up another interesting point. There is the gifting societies. Now, I'm quite keen on looking into this more. The Incas didn't have money. Everyone just worked there without money, and they gave a few hours a day for government type purposes. But a gifting society just simply means that you're giving everything away. So if you go in and have a cup of coffee, then the coffee proprietor, the proprietor of the coffee shop, will allow you to have a cup of coffee. In fact, he will enjoy making it for you because he likes to make coffee, and cakes and so on. And the farmer who supplies him with the food also does that in a similar way, because in fact nature is infinitely abundant. Everything we need is on the planet. It's just here for us to use, and again, it is money that is stopping it being distributed. So let's have a look at some ways of making a better planet. Thank you.